Hello everybody and welcome back. I am Dash Brandon. I am not on the screen. Now I am. Alright, today we're going to be looking at the Beat Blaster. It is a legendary assault rifle. It fires 2 shots at the same time. Hitting an enemy with this weapon 6 times causes it and nearby enemies to dance for a short duration. Does not affect enemies that were recently dancing, and dance does not affect mist monsters or bosses. This is the build that we're going in with. We have crit rating, crit damage, reload speed, energy, and damage to dancing enemies. I made this one epic because I wanted to see how the scaling would work on that perk. I wanted to see if it was 10% per level or what exactly was going to be going on there. We're going to adjust things ever so slightly so I can be lazy because I'm real tired and I want to slouch just a bit. So, Alright, so you shoot them a couple times and they start dancing. You know that this has happened because you see a little disco ball above their head. The reason that we're in this map is because it has 90 rain available right now. So that is why we're in this eliminate and collect, because there's a build that I'm working on and I need more rain because I'm fresh out. So an encampment could actually be a really good place to test this out if we can find some fat boys. We're not finding any fat boys. And I wish that hitting the mist monster would count as that being a thing, but it doesn't, unfortunately. However, the rate of fire on this weapon is really good when we have our war cry up, because we're shooting twice every time, so that's always good. I have decided to make a couple of new builds that, there he goes, he's dancing. So one thing that really kind of made me sad about this whole thing with the dancing is that they still move. I was really hoping that they would be static and they would just stand there and dance. That's what I imagined in my head that it would be. Other than that, the weapon hits decently hard. What can we compare it to right now? That's not a good comparison. We're going to be doing the crescendo as well. We can compare it to the hemlock. Yeah. We can compare it to the hemlock because the stats on it didn't change. It's just an SMG now. So it's got a crit build, but it does 93,000 headshot damage and 74,000 damage. So the Beat Blaster is slightly above those, but our critical damage is half of that. Sorry, no. Because we don't have the double critical damage perks, which is unfortunate. But I think it's a pretty good weapon. I think that it could do really well in encampments, especially if you're fighting fat boys. If it's like the trap, it will make propanes drop their propane tank if you don't, shoot it. The reticle kind of reminds me of a Hydra. Like I remembered the name to an old gun. And the hemlock. I'm on fire tonight. I know I'm supposed to be collecting things. There's a thing to collect. So, I actually think that this weapon has a place, but it's not going to be in the top end of any builds, I don't think. I mean, it hits pretty hard, but the magazine is 24. There's certain things that are going to hold it back. And some people might not like the way that it shoots 2 bullets at a time as well. Oh no, I don't like how I died with it on. Anyways, that's the weapon. Like I said, we're using a critical chance, critical damage, reload speed build. So we have that going for us. We're using energy damage on the weapon. And if you get something to dance, you'll do more damage to it. However, bosses and mini-bosses, and mist monsters don't dance, so the tankiest thing that you'll be shooting, at least in a regular mission that doesn't have insane scaling, will be a husky. Husky husk. That's the tankiest thing that you'll be shooting. I was able to activate it on a mimic, but the mimic did not dance. It still chased me down and wanted to hurt me in ways that would make me useless to a woman. Alright, what is spawning here? Oh look, we have a blaster that we can't really kill. Oh look, there's some guys dancing. They're still chasing us down now. I mean, we can eliminate these blasters pretty fast, so that's always good. Oh, that was not a smash. We did the animation of smashing, but we did not smash. It does pretty good on dealing damage to the blasters. Obviously, it's going to deal... Oh, they all disappeared when I wanted to res and fight them. Obviously, it's not going to deal as much crit damage because we're not spec'd for that. Well, we are spec'd for it, but we really can't get there. At the end of this, I will show you the different ways that you could spec the weapon, and I will show you the hero spec that we're using, the hero loadout, if you will. That one's dancing. I'm going in for these mechanical parts, even though endurance broke everybody's hearts today. It broke my heart too, because I was working hard on endurance. I really wanted to get it down. And then Epic was like, you know, we're gonna fix this bug, which I don't even really feel like it was a bug. Mostly because it's been like that for 2 years. There's no way this shit just came up. Like, people just noticed, like, oh, we're not supposed to have all these spawns not happening. It's not how that works usually. I think that what happened personally is they fixed the bug that they had that was stopping spawns, and in doing so they may have broken the other thing, which now makes them spawn wherever the hell the mobs want to spawn, which is everywhere, because like it just makes sense for you to be able to shut off a spawn by putting an amplifier there. That's just science, you know? Oh, I wish I had survivalists right about now. Run! Run! They're slowing! Oh, they're slowing. Oh, I'm so dead. Yep. Yeah, I died real hard there. Alright. Luckily for me, the new build that I'm using for one of my loadouts, because I made a shotgun loadout, I made an assault rifle loadout, and I made a sniper rifle loadout. Only one of those needs drops of rain right now. And that's because one of them uses the new hero, because I leveled up the 3 guns that I wanted to try out and wanted to review, and then I leveled up the hero as far as I could. And that's as far as I got. I feel like I've been here before. Like this exact position in another map. Oh, this is shrinking again. Alright, so that is pretty much all I want to say about the SSD spawns. Epic knows by now that we're unhappy with what they've done and what has happened. They know. I mean, it's in their hands to either fix it or not at this point. But I do like using this basic ass pickaxe. I actually, like, I leveled up without realizing way back when the game first started. I leveled up and I was like, didn't my pickaxe look different before? Yeah. I was so noob. I do hope that they revert the changes, because I do want to go back and I want to go back and do endurance on all of the maps, but I don't want to have to do it if things are spawning in the wrong spot. That's pretty much what I'm getting at here. Ooh, let's make him dance. Oh, we didn't make him dance. Here's another one. Is he dancing? He might have been dancing. Hey, I was doing stuff to him I wanted to see if making the Riot Husky dance, if he would drop his shield. Like, not hold it up and annoy us all. I mean, I guess the weapon's pretty good, except we fire 2 shots at a time, so you can fire 12 bursts per magazine. Unless you go for a magazine size per, which I can't actually recall if this has that. I just started going and recording, and I was like, yeah, let's do this. Oh. We need quite a few kills. Come to me. Which also means that hitting headshots can be kind of difficult. I guess if we wanted to show off the dancing more, we could have done it from further away. Just shooting far away enemies. Why am I healing? Do I have survivalist? No. That is a preview of the build. You didn't see that. The build doesn't even exist. You don't even know about the build yet.
It's getting too dangerous.
It's getting too dangerous. Oh no. I didn't leave. Now we have to stay here forever. Oh, we didn't even do the most damage. You guys should just unsubscribe right now. Clearly I'm a noob. Actually, the fact that I didn't finish Endurance when it was easy or bugged probably shows that as well. I don't know. I hope they change it. If they don't, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep trying. I really don't know. Because if they spawn and break your shit, like, why bother? I can't rebuild that in the middle of like defending and everything else, I don't think. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Last I heard that they were talking about the issues. And that was several hours ago at this point, on patch day. Killer storms! That's what we needed. We needed the rain, and tickets aren't bad either. I think I have everything though. With the, I think I opened up like 16 llamas. So the build that we're using for assault rifles for the foreseeable future is this. Of course, if it's an assault rifle that's not really focused on crit, I will make sure to tell you that. But for the foreseeable future, this is going to be it. We have First Shot Rio. We have Make It Rain, so we should be shooting for headshots. We have assault damage for 17%, assault critical damage for 75%, locked and reloaded to do more damage after reloading, which with that weapon, you're reloading after 12 bursts. And then we have plasma arc, which means that pretty much every weapon we look at, we're going to have to make sure that we change it to energy. Or we will have to do something else. And we're using preemptive strike so we can do the most with that AoE damage and surprise things. So that is the hero build that we used and we will be using for the foreseeable future unless someone points out some major flaw or someone has a suggestion that you would like me to take into account. That will be the build for the foreseeable future. And on to the weapon itself. I like the aesthetics of it. I like what they did here. It looks good. I also could see it as being an SMG. They just would have had to make it a little smaller. I went with crit damage, reload, energy, crit rating, damage to dancing enemies, which actually, now that I think about it, might not be that good. You might get more out of just doing another crit damage because, like I said, you can only make huskies and lower dance. You can't make any miss monster or any boss dance. So I think that you would actually get better service now out of the crit damage. So we're going to go ahead and change mine to that now. Which is unfortunate because I wanted that to be good. Maybe if they bumped it up to like a cap, because it caps off at 60%. Maybe if they bumped it up to like 100, so you could do 100% damage to huskies and lower while they're dancing, and they only dance for a few seconds. It's like 3 seconds, I'd probably say. So, other than that, you can put on Miss Monster damage, or crit rating there. On the crit rating, we have headshot damage, or weapon stability. It can be any element that you please. Instead of reload, you can take stability or durability, which is weird that they don't have magazine size on any of these at all. Oh, there it is. You can take magazine size if you take it out crit damage, or rating, or damage, or headshot damage. So that's probably not worth it in the long run. Anyways, that is the Beat Blaster. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My epic code will be showing up on the screen right about now, right next to my big old head. If you would like to support the channel, please do that. If you would like to buy me better glasses that keep bullshit out of my eye, that would be appreciated. That's just a joke. You don't have to buy me glasses. Don't buy me glasses. There's no P.O. box set up. I'll see you guys next time. Like and subscribe if you would like to see more. We are planning on doing the crescendo. Let's see, we have the crescendo to do, which is right here. And then I also leveled up the shotgun. Or I was gonna level up the shotgun. It's with a W. Where are you? Where are you? Did I start leveling it? I might have started leveling it. And ran out of rain as well. Or I stopped at Shadow Shard. Or all of the above. Now I'm just gonna... There we go. We stopped at Shadow Shard. The woofer. The shotgun. We'll be looking at all these weapons. I'll be on vacation. But I'm going to try and get these recorded so I can post them while I'm on vacation. I'll see you guys next time. _Brandon. Creator code. Use it, please. Helps a lot. Bye.